Hey guys, Jim with Styrene Monkey. Doing some YouTube model building community video catch up. Watching Pappy here, Fred Henry, give his latest and greatest updates, as I always like doing. Thank you, Fred, for doing what you do. And well, been really busy, haven't had a whole lot of time to do much of anything. Been working on one particular model on and off. Since the Hurricane Irma situation, it's been non-stop cleanup, trying to get things back to normalcy. And before the storm even hit, 4 days before the storm hit, I ran down to Miami to pick my mom up, because as we all understood that Irma was coming to Miami as a Category 5. And so I ran down to Miami to get her. Turned around and came right back and hit the traffic to get out of Miami. It was it's a 3.5 hour drive down, but to come back it was a 5.5 hour drive to come back from Miami. Didn't get home till about 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, and she stayed with us about 4 or 5 days. We went through the hurricane. Unfortunately, Irma came right up the center here of Florida, right into Orlando. And after all that was said and done, we turned around and I took her back home and turned right around and came right back. So we're getting back to some normalcy here. Hope that all the hurricanes are staying far out and away. We had Jose, then we had Maria come by, and we hope all that is done with, but the season's not over. But anyhow, let's get to what we're here for. And oh, by the way, I got some new shop cards that I have got in the mail. I ran out, so I haven't done a whole lot with the shop card thing. I also have a couple of more poster frames to put up here on the wall. And also I want to thank all those that have sent me your shop cards. I really enjoy them. I think they're a great idea. And so let's move on, and I'm going to tell you about a situation that's happened to me here, about this model I'm building. This was the 1952 Hudson Convertible by Moebius, and we had a mishap. I was getting this car ready for Modelpalooza here in Orlando. That was just this past weekend, and we had a very big mishap with the model. Caused me a lot of pain and anguish, because all the time and effort I had put into this. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around so you can see it, even though it is what it is, and we'll go from there. All right, be right back. Okay, here we are. Well, this is the, like I said, the 1952 Hudson Hornet Convertible by Moebius. Great kit, by the way. Quite a bit of detail in it. A couple of things I just didn't like about this kit was that the door handles were molded into the body. So I shaved them down and found some door handles that were very close to what the original one-on-one was. Put them on in its place. And pretty much a lot of bare metal foil. But here, let's take a look. I put the car on a black board here so we could see it a little better. Let me just bring this a little closer here. Now, this car has a lot of chrome on it. Let's see if I can get in here a little better. Okay. Now, we did the interior here, the houndstooth decal by Scale Auto. I think it's Scale Motorsports. We did that. The decals are very, very delicate. They are a lot thinner than onion skin paper. It's very difficult to deal with. This, I think I did the back seat like 5 times before I got it right. But one thing you don't use is the Microsol decal softener, because once you leave that on there, it just dissolves the decals because they're so thin. I think the best thing to do is just buy the Decal Magic by Scale Motorsports that they sell, which I did for about $5 a bottle. We're going to give that a shot on the next one. But as you can see, this kit, by the way, did not come with the spoke wire wheels. I bought another Hudson Hornet. I think it was the sedan version. It came with these wire wheels. I put them in place of this this car because I think it set it off a little bit, or quite a bit, better than the ones that came with the kit. They're just a regular hubcap, like a moon dish look. And we used the chrome pin on a lot of this stuff on the interior here. Did the dash and whatnot around the trim of the radio and such with the pin. Did the steering wheel with the pin, and the instrument cluster with the chrome pin. And it did very well. Did it also back here, as you can see, on the grab handles for the back seat. Used the chrome pin on this. And around these window trims, these vent windows here, use them on there as well. And when we took the chrome off the sprue, we used the pin on there as well. But as I was getting ready to install these door handles here that I got off of another kit, which I was talking about earlier, to make it look a lot better than the molded ones that were in the original. Like I said, I shaved it off and then put these on. There is a little spot here, which is a keyhole. Well, I had some photo etch keyholes from Detail Master I was going to put on there, and I was going to use super glue. And I usually use clear coat to glue all my photo etch stuff on, because when it dries clear. Well, I went ahead and used the good old super glue, and I reached down there to put the door keyhole thing on, and I had super glue on my finger, and it took the clear coat and some of the layers of paint off right down. So that is not, tried to wipe it off with a paper towel, and it just took the finish, all 4 coats of clear, 3 coats of paint, right down to practically the primer coat. So there was no way of me trying to fix that. That was on a Thursday. Modelpalooza was on a Friday, and I just let it go. By the way, I just made it where you could just put this on here. But so we just gave up on that. I have contacted Moebius about getting another body. Talked to a Moebius rep over at Modelpalooza, and he said that they would sell me just the body. I had made contact with customer service at Moebius, and they are willing to give me a body free of charge, which I thought was very nice of them. I did explain what happened here, and they are nice enough for them to send me a new body. So we're going to start all over. We're going to keep the chassis and the frame and whatnot, and the engine, which I had detailed and plumbed quite a bit here. I've even done the battery, done the spark plugs. I don't know if you can see that. I'll post some pictures of that. And I put a heater pipe, which ran off the water pump to the firewall. I made that with some fittings. The antenna that comes with the kit that you see on here, the antenna I made myself, because the antenna that came in the kit was just too thick. It didn't look as realistic. As you can see, the body is just sitting on here. But so that, my friends, is what I've been doing for the last 2.5, going on 3 months. I was working on this for just the show. But things happen for some reason. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with this kit. Also, the first kit I bought, didn't like the color, so I purple ponded it, and I left it in there too long. I don't know what happened. And the body, the plastic, looked like had been hit with a sandblaster. So I went out and bought another kit for the second body, and now this happened. But as they all say, don't give up. I don't want to give up on this. I put too much effort into it, and we'll move forward. And as we're waiting for the body to come in, started working on a new project. The Ford F-10-100 pickup truck by Foose. The only thing that I'm going to do it just like the box stock. I'm going to do some wiring up and such. And one thing I didn't like on this kit when I started priming the body, and that was the big Foose logo on the back of the tailgate. I sanded all that off. I didn't particularly care for that, but we're going to move forward with this kit until we get the Moebius body in and get that said and done. But again, I just want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers. I think I'm close to over 500 now. I don't understand why people would want to watch me build models, but I do appreciate all you subscribing, and hope you all having a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.